Hi, this is Jessie. I wanted to do a different kind of video. This is the Deskaide Silent Secretary from 1941. Now this belonged to my grandma, my mom's mom, but it wasn't actually used like we use our planners today. Like it wasn't used for appointments. I mean, obviously this could have been because as you can see, it does have the times, but what my grandma used it for was to mark special occasions, sort of like a perpetual calendar. Like for example, although this was the 1941 calendar, she has my aunt's birth announcement from 1945. Here is her sister's birthday. This is when my brother was born in 1970, and she wrote his name and how much he weighed. So it'll be fun to quickly go through this and show you what it looked like. It's hardbound, it's like a hardcover book, black. I'm not sure if it's leather, I'm guessing it's probably not. But this is sort of embossed Deskaide. And there's this cute interior page, which I like the little telephones. And then here's the cover page. It says, including many pages of important information, facts often wanted and seldom remembered. Made by the Woolworth Company. Oh, that's interesting. So she probably bought this at Woolworth, which they had in Michigan, where she lived in 1941. So then we have the year calendar for 41 and 40. And it says you can find 42 and 43 on page 18. And then sort of a description of what this is for. One mind and a million things to think about. That's a lot of the average busy office person and the busy home worker as well. So Deskaide comes to you as a second mind to multiply your memory, an efficient, never-failing secretary in well-arranged book form. I think this is kind of funny as it relates to the planner community. Then we are sure you will want to do your friends a kindness by recommending Deskaide to them as the most practical, economical, and convenient book of its kind. So I wonder if my grandma had planner friends too. I must not forget, this isn't filled out, golf club number. I don't think my grandma was doing too much golfing. Well, this is another interesting. For those of you who do a lot of mailing, you could mail, let's see, one less than a pound, 7 cents. If you're going 1,800 miles away, it was 15 cents. And then for each additional pound, so an extra penny for each 2 pounds for local. And one other thing that was interesting was that in this time in 1941, the Philippines was under the control of the United States, but Hawaii was not yet a state. So there's a lot of mention of the Philippines in here, and then they just call it the Hawaiian Islands rather than the state of Hawaii. So I think it's interesting from a historical perspective. More about how much it costs to mail stuff, the wedding anniversaries, what gifts to give, more mailing stuff, holidays and throughout the U.S., interesting ones I've never heard of. Confederate Memorial Day, is that still celebrated? Some ones that are specific to just certain states. Colorado Day, Lafayette Day, birthstones, the national flag code, so all the rules about the flag. And then this is also kind of cool, of all of the presidents up till current. So FDR was the most recent president. Populations of the various states and major cities. So like at this time, Chicago, as of 1934, was estimated to have not even 3.5 million people. State capitals, weights and measures, and then these were where she put everyone's address. Kind of spilled over into the first of the year. So then on each page, you have the date, whose birthday it is, the monthly calendars for the month before and the month after, and then times from 8 o'clock down to 7:30. And then, like a lot of the planners today, it had quotes on the bottom of each page. Everything comes if a man will only wait. He that can have patience can have what he will. So each page was just a day on a page. And like I said, she didn't use it for appointments. She just used it to keep track of birthdays. I think there's in here, I saw when my aunt got her tonsils out. So important medical things. This is when her husband had a physical in 1945. So this is when my aunt was baptized. That's really all she used it for. So I don't know how long she kept this. Obviously way after 1941, like I showed you my brother's birthday, that was 1970. So, I mean, decades she kept this. It kept up with keeping the birthdays in here. Well, this one's interesting historically, too. This was her brother. Started training at the Naval Air Corporation. What does that say? Basically, he was in the Navy. So in 42, he was in the Navy, and he was in World War II. Yeah, so that's about it. This continues to the end of the year, and then she just had more addresses. And then the back is the same. So that's it. I thought that would be fun to look at what the planners looked like in 1941. Thanks for watching.